everyone, I am Miss Tinagan, the moderator of Group 8. So today we'll be having a panel discussion. Welcome to today's panel discussion on the topics of conditional, biconditional, and related statements and symbolic arguments. We have gathered a group of experts to delve into these fundamental concepts in logic and critical thinking. Our panelists will provide valuable insights and engage in thought-provoking discussions on these subjects. Before we start, let me introduce them first. Panelist 1, Mr. Diego. Panelist 2, Ms. Urbano. Panelist 3, Mr. Talingting. And Panelist 4, Ms. Gincianos. The title is Conditional, Biconditional, and Related Statements. And our objectives is to understand the concept of conditional, biconditional, and related statements, to practice and to learn them in various contexts, and to understand the practicality of them in real-life situations. The theme of today's discussion is to explore the principles of conditional, biconditional statements, their applications, and symbolic arguments, and their significance in various fields, including mathematics, philosophy, and computer science. Good morning, everyone. I am delighted to welcome our panelists and audience to this insightful discussion. Let's begin by exploring the concept of conditional statements. Panelist 1, could you please provide a brief explanation of what a conditional statement is and its role in logic?
Certainly, a conditional statement is a type of logical statement that asserts a relationship between two propositions, typically in the form if P, then Q. It is a fundamental concept in logic where the truth of one proposition, such as the Q, is dependent onto the other proposition, such as the P.
Thank you, Panelist 1, for that clear explanation. Now, turning to biconditional statements, Panelist 2, could you please elaborate on the nature of biconditional statements and their significance in logical reasoning?
Of course, a biconditional statement, often denoted as P if only if Q, asserts that two propositions are logically equivalent. In other words, they have the same truth value. So, biconditional statements are essential in defining logical equivalence and widely used in various branches of mathematics and philosophy.
Fascinating! Now, let's shift our focus to the application of these concepts in symbolic arguments. Panelist 3, how are conditional and biconditional statements utilized in constructing and evaluating symbolic arguments?
So my name is Talingting Jurodi. I am a panelist number 3. In symbolic logic, conditional and biconditional statements are represented using symbols. Those symbols are integral for formulating and analyzing argument in a precise and rigorous manner. They allow us to express complex logical relationship and assess the validity of arguments systematically.
Thank you, Panelist 3, for highlighting the role of these statements in symbolic arguments. Finally, Panelist 4, could you share your insights on the practical implications of understanding conditional, biconditional, and related statements in real-world applications?
The ability to comprehend and manipulate conditional and biconditional statements is invaluable in fields such as computer science, which logical reasoning and algorithm design rely on these concepts. Moreover, in everyday decision-making, recognizing and interpreting such as a statement can enhance critical thinking and problem-solving skills.
Thank you for emphasizing the practical relevance of these fundamental concepts. Our discussion has shed light on the significance of conditional, biconditional, and related statements in both theoretical and practical domains. I would like to express my gratitude to all the panelists for their valuable contributions. This concludes our panel discussion on conditional, biconditional, and related statements and symbolic arguments. We hope that the insights shared today have deepened your understanding of these essential topics. Thank you to our panelists and to the audience for their participation.